Daily sketches. This is the exercise that made me go from this to this. What's the exercise about? It's basically a challenge. You have to draw every single day for 30 days in less than an hour or something. You can't draw more than an hour. That's it. That's just a sketch. You have to finish it. That's it. Now I'm going to explain why it's important. When I started drawing many years ago, I was just doodling around, just sketching, making some, I don't know, superheroes. But when I started university, I wanted to become a professional illustrator. And I actually studied graphic design, which doesn't really help, but okay. Long story short, I got into an illustration class, digital illustration class at university, taught by Obsidian Abnormal, my mentor, my teacher. He taught me everything I needed to know back at the time about digital art. And the first exercise he taught us, the entire class, was daily sketches. There's a whole science to it, but TLDR, it's just, you just have to get into the discipline of drawing every single day. There's 5 points that I wrote down in my whiteboard that you can see here, but the first is discipline. Discipline is what you get from this exercise, because if you draw every single day and you actually make yourself draw every single day, no excuses, no matter how tired you are, how busy you are, whatever happens, you just do it. Just do it. No excuses, okay? That's how you get into habits, right? And I remember being really excited for this exercise because I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna become the best illustrator ever. I'm gonna draw every day. It's difficult, okay? It's really difficult. By the third day, I had like too much homework and I was really tired. I mean, tired. I didn't really know what being tired was back then. You can see the circles around my eyes now, but I thought I was tired. So this exercise actually made me draw every single day, no excuses. And I actually did it. I not only did it for 30 days, but I did it for an entire year. And that's the progress you're seeing here, right? Of course, some drawings are better than others, but that's besides the point. I got into the discipline of drawing every single day. And then you can ask me, wow, what do I draw every single day? 30 days, 30 drawings, I don't know what to draw. Here's the second point. You draw whatever is most difficult to you. What do I mean by that? As artists, of course, we have weaknesses and we have some things that we don't want to draw because we're bad at it. For me and for many others, it was hands. Drawing hands is difficult, right? So when I told my teacher, what do I draw? He told me, what are you bad at? What can't you draw? And I said, hands, of course. All my drawings were like hiding hands and like putting objects in front of the hand just to hide them. And he said, that is now your favorite thing to draw. Point, that's it. You just draw hands every single day. And at first, of course, I was intimidated by this. But when I started doing it more and more, it helped, right? Because that's how it works. That when the thing that you hate to draw because you're bad at it becomes the thing that you have to draw every single day, the intimidation just fades away, right? So it actually became one of my favorite things to draw. I love drawing hands now. Back then I didn't, but that's how this exercise works. It's kind of magical actually, but if you can't draw perspective, you just try it every day. If you can't draw animals or backgrounds or whatever you find most difficult, that's how you become better at it. It's like, okay, here's the best metaphor for this. Going to the gym, working out. At first, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck, but day after day, you become stronger. It's not like the first day you're gonna say, I'm gonna do 1,000 push-ups. And then you do like 3 and your arms are shaking. That's exactly how it goes with art and anything else. You can learn anything just by doing every single day, step by step. Of course, if you go to the gym, you can't like lift, I don't know, 100 kilograms or something because you'll break your back. But after a while, you'll get stronger, right? So that's a metaphor actually taught by my teacher as well. Great teacher, totally recommend follow him. Obsidian Abnormal. The third step in my whiteboard here that you can't see, but it's here, is tutorials. You have to learn from others, right? You can't just draw every single day without looking at hands or without actually learning how you have to draw. If you draw like a hand every single day for 100 days, it's gonna stay like the same because you don't know how to draw them, right? So here's what actually mixes with the exercise, and it's you have to keep learning. You have to watch tutorials, look for teachers. So when I started doing the exercise of daily sketching, I just drew whatever I wanted. I made some superheroes, Pokemon, fan art, scenery, but I was like all over the place at first. But then when I actually wanted to become better, I started looking up tutorials, like how do I draw a hand, what are like the muscles, the bones, everything. And you'll find that if you watch like, I don't know, a 10-minute video on YouTube about how to draw the thing that you're bad at, and you actually practice it like every single day for like 5 days in a row, you become better, right? That's how it works. So yeah, find tutorials. There's amazing books, there's amazing live streams. You can basically find everything on the internet nowadays, right? And the fourth point here is find a mentor, a teacher, someone that already has the experience to where you want to go, right? Okay, daily sketching, I know the challenge, it's really simple, just draw. But if you actually want to become better, you have to ask someone that knows. Of course, you can keep watching tutorials, you can do it on your own, but there's this amazing thing about someone that actually did what you haven't done yet. So find a mentor, find someone. There's so many people online or friends or teachers at the university. This is, of course, you don't have to go to university. It's really expensive now, don't go. But you can find people online that are willing to teach. I found that when I asked on social media some people, I usually got answers, and that's really cool. I don't know, but yeah, mentor, recommended. And the fifth thing, I don't know, I lost count. This is difficult. Anyhow, the thing about drawing daily is you have to make it non-negotiable. This I learned from the book The Perfect Bait from Bobby Chu. In this book, he teaches how, I forget, I'm sorry, the illustrator that had like problems to draw because there were always like excuses or issues with his schedule, because he said, okay, I'm going to draw every Friday at 7 p.m. That's the time I have to draw. He got legit excuses, right? Like you have to bring the kids to the hospital, I don't know, they exploded or something. The dog became wanted by the police, so you have to go look for him. Legit excuses, right? I'm just kidding, but like you have to bring your wife to, I don't know, book session or something. And even if he had like this time set out, he couldn't do it, right? So he made it non-negotiable. From this time to this time, every single day, no one can bother me. No messages, nothing, unless, of course, it's really urgent. But you find that if you tell the people around you that you're actually busy at this time, and you make it like your goal to not get disturbed by this, people will leave you alone. So that happened to me. I needed this time, and I couldn't find any time. So I started waking up really early. at 5 a.m. I know that I can't do that right now. I wake up usually at 6 a.m. But yeah, waking up at 5 a.m. made my day, like, of course, more tired and everything, but I got the time to draw from 5 to 6. That's it. That's how you become better. Anyway, this is the art of daily sketching. Of course, you can tweak a little here and there, you can do your own thing, but if you stick to the challenge of doing it for 1 month, 30 days, you'll find amazing results. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.